Hello everyone, I hope you are having a nice day. I'm in nature today again, and I want to show a quick view of where I'm at, so you will feel better about yourselves. Feel better that you are in nature with me here today. Today I want to talk to you about life, about this life we live in, this boring life that we live in. And I want to tell you that it's okay. It's okay that life should be boring. A boring, simple, normal life. Now, what is a simple, boring life, you ask? Well, I can say I have a boring life, I have a normal life. I have a normal job. I work Monday to Friday. I live in my own place. I pay for my bills. I pay for my food. Buy expensive things. Actually, this phone I'm recording on with cost me like less than $200. So yeah, I'm not that much of a spending type. I'm just a simple guy trying to earn his living in this world, trying to survive. And for most of you, that may be seem boring, that may be seem plain, that may be seem ordinary. And I get that because in this day and age, you see people all over the internet posting their best life. You see them posting expensive cars, expensive vacations, Dubai's, and all that shit. And it's okay to feel that you living your just ordinary life, your 9 to 5, going to work, going home, and repeating over and over and over again might seem boring to you. And it's okay. Look, you see people over there, I don't think they mind having an ordinary life. It's the Sundays, just like me, they come to relax out in the nature, and tomorrow they go repeat the same Groundhog Day or Groundhog Week or whatever you call it. So why do people hate this type of life, this type of living? I think it's because they, like so many others, especially young people, don't see the point in this meager existence. They don't see the meaning. They want meaning in their life. They want to do great things. They want to achieve extraordinary things. And that differs from person to person. They want to travel the world, or own their own business, or invest in crypto, or make money, don't have to work for someone else. They want to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. And yeah, I totally get that. I feel the same way many times. I feel exactly the way most people feel. But I've lived quite a bit, and I saw that it's not that easy building your dream. It's not that easy escaping this system, this 9 to 5 system that we work on. It's not that easy. And being not that easy, people start to freak out, start to get depressed. They feel stuck. They feel stuck in the same boring routine over and over again. Okay, what if I told you that it was always like this? People had to work for their existence their entire time throughout history. Even in the Bible is said that man shall earn his bread by the sweat of his brow. So I guarantee you that whatever you do in this life, either you work for somebody, work in a corporation, climb the corporate ladder, or you own a business, you will still have to work until you die, even if you retire, because work is part of our nature as human beings, and that only varies from what you want to do, but you will never escape or work. Okay, so what's the solution to this? How do you cope? How do you resist? Prevent getting depressed or anxious or whatever. Well, as a good friend of mine told me, it all starts within yourself, your own mind. You have to create a sense of complacency. You have to create a sense of it's just fine, so you won't go completely insane. And that can depend from people to people. Many like having a routine, many can stand it, some prefer the more chaotic life, some prefer some ordinary life, some prefer to have normal careers. They work 10-15 years on one job, then they change. Some prefer to work 1 month at a job, then change, then go, then travel, and whatever. It depends from person to person. But I believe this mental health crisis, that whatever you're doing is wrong, is, again, as I said, fed by the whole different platforms, social media platforms, that are trying to sell you a product. You know, the influencers who are trying to sell you something, sell you a dream, sell you a car, sell you a vacation, sell you a lifestyle, sell you a brand of clothes. You know it. You've seen it so many times. And I can tell you from my experience, and I can guarantee you that you having a normal life, a simple job, and doing okay, are not necessarily worse than that influencer that's trying to build an aspect of himself, try to sell you something, a lifestyle. That guy has his own problems that he most likely won't show on camera when he's recording. I want you to don't be hard on yourselves, especially the young ones. You are trying the best you can. You are doing the best you can to survive in this world. And even though the situation might not look great at this time, I promise you, if you mind your own business, if you are working hard, if you are working honestly, especially, I guarantee you, eventually you will get to where you need to be. This doesn't mean you will be the next millionaire or the next great famous rock star or whatever, but you will have enough if you build from the inside first. Okay, I will give you example of my life. I always wanted to be a professional poker player because I didn't want to work for somebody for my whole life, you know. And I tried, I studied, I put in the hours, I put in the work, especially when I got from my job, and surprise, results came, but they were never the results that I wanted, to be free from this system. But it's okay, because I found skills that improve my life by pursuing this hobby, this passion of mine. So that's why I'm telling you, even if you fail, it's okay. It's okay. Now I get what you're saying. You're telling me, hey, okay, living a boring life may be cool and all, may be okay, but people won't see you. People won't respect you for it. And to some extent, I will agree to you on this. I went on many dates with many different women, and when they found out how I live my life, they quickly lost interest because there was nothing interesting, there was nothing fancy about it, you know. But it's this type of simple, stable life that used to get families together, you know, like our parents did, and their parents, they used to work a job all their lives, buy something like a home or a car or whatever, grow, make some children and raise them, and that's that. So they had a template for a reasonably happy life, so why cannot we? We cannot, because we always feel the need to perform, feel the need to outshine others, and feel the need to grow constantly, which in my opinion is okay, but you have to know your limits. You have to know how much you can do, and don't bite more than you can chew. I see people all over the internet complaining about how life is unfair, life is hard, life has no meaning, I cannot get enough money, I cannot get by. And I'll be honest with you, it gets to me too. It gets to me. Sometimes more often than not, it gets to me. And I feel their pain. I feel their pain. But let me give you an example. An example that I saw from a famous travel vlogger in my country. That guy explained in one of his videos that traveling is not as it seems to be on camera. Most of the times you don't get to sleep, you don't get to eat healthy, you don't get to take care of yourself because you're always traveling, you're always on the move, and it's very hard. And if you want to have kids or something, it's very, very hard to do so. That's why he told us in this video that yeah, he likes what he does, but he had to make a lot of sacrifices for it. Sacrifices that now he ends up regretting making. So I urge you to ask yourself, what you do really want in life. Do you want a family? Do you want to travel? Do you want to grow a business or something else? It's something that only you can know. And you can find out what you actually want by doing different things. I think that's the key for fulfillment and contentment in this life. I've met plenty of women who are now in their 30s and they focused on their careers, on their passions, or on their hobbies, on themselves. And it's great, I respect that, but now they struggle to settle down, to struggle to find a partner, struggle to have a family, and it gets to them. And my advice to them is, you can have it. You can still have it, but you have to sacrifice something in return. If you only build yourself, if you only focused on yourself, on your career, on your traveling, well, it's time to make a shift. If you want to make a family, you have to do the revision, and you have to say to yourself, what worked for me now doesn't work for me in the future, because I'm feeling unhappy, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling depressed, and I need to make a change. And of course, change is always scary. I feel it all the time. I feel like many ways I can improve my life, but I don't want to put in the work because it's scary. You don't know what you want. out of life. But anyway, I'm straying from the subject. Life is hard, life is unfair, life is stressful, and life 99% of the time is extremely repetitive and boring. But that's okay. That's okay. I believe it's okay because if you can find that small things that give meaning to you, not the superficial things, not the fancy clothes you buy or the restaurants you go to, the simple things such as talking to a friend or reading a book or helping someone, helping your neighbor who is old. Simple, most effective, simple, cheap things that don't require you to do a lot of spending. Look at me. It costs me absolutely nothing to stay here in nature and record a video for you. It makes me happy, it makes me calm. It's like a therapy for me. So yeah, find that in you. Find what's important to you and pursue it. But at the same time, don't neglect your societal expectation. At the end of the day, you still have to care yourself, you have to clothe yourself, to feed yourself and to shelter yourself. And for that you need money. And for that you need to have a job. So there's no going back from it. It's no escaping it. I mean, at least for me, I found out the escape code yet. So yeah, well, maybe you had found it, and I respect you for it. I appreciate you for it. I will love it if you tell me your secret. Escaping the matrix. But until that time comes, please be strong. Please don't hurt yourself. Go through the grind and never lose sight of who you truly are. I think that's all I can say for today. I'm running out of things to say, so I don't want to bother you anymore. I don't want to bore you with my ramble. So enjoy the video and see you guys next time.